Necessity, in my opinion, is not the mother of invention. Refusing to accept things the way that they are is the mother of invention.
Some of you will never be, you'll never have, you'll never do, because you sitting around waiting on a phone call, because you sitting around waiting for somebody to give you an opportunity.
Too many people get into a dwelling mindset, a woe is me, a I missed it. To me, start now, move fast, don't settle is 6, 16, 26, 36, 46, 56, 76. This is about loving yourself and not beating yourself up for what you've done wrong in the past. Let's go.
This life that you have been given, this life that you are temporarily holding on to, this life that has been just given to you for only temporary reasons, has more meaning than you can ever imagine. Your life is your life, and you have the right to live it the best way you can.
Door can't open today, look out. I'm gonna come back and take the hinges off. You've got to have that kind of courage, that type of determination. If you want to make it happen, it's you. That you've got to take personal responsibility to make it happen.
Listen to me, you want to be a rap artist, right? You want to go to the NFL, you want to go to the NBA, right? You want to go to the Olympics, right? You want to be the next Michael Jackson. You want to be the next, I don't know who you want to be, what you want to do. You don't want to live in the community you live in. You want to be in a gated community, all right? You don't want to drive what you're driving right now. You want to drive something big. That's okay. It's okay to dream big. It's okay to think big, but you got to start small. You got to give small a chance to be big, baby.
You can't just talk about wanting to win. You have to prepare to win, and you have to expect to win.
If it's a new meal plan, start today. If it's a new mentality, start today. If it's a fresh conversation, if it's a powerful life-giving strategy, whatever it is that's going to take you forward, start now. Start now. Don't push this thing off to tomorrow, because lives are on the line. When people wait to fulfill, when people wait to manifest, when people wait and they push it off, it can cost the lives of so many people, the overall quality of life that many people walk in, because you are a life-giving agent of change in the arena of life. It is time for you to show up the best version of yourself. Lives are on the line. At the end of your life, you need to be able to look up to heaven and have won some small victory for humanity, because you becoming everything you've been destined to become is going to impact somebody's life. And so when we don't do this, when we push it off, when we procrastinate, somebody's life is being negatively impacted, and that first life is yours.
So what I want you to do is think about something you want for you, that's real for you, that's important for you, that will give your life some special meaning and power.
Don't wait for something to happen. You make it happen. You make it happen for a reason. And take full responsibility and control of this thing we call life.
Alrighty. Good morning, everyone. How is everyone doing? Let me know in the chat box if you can hear me loud and clear, if you can see my screen, so we can start off our morning session, of course. The third one since the comeback, let me say it like that, okay? So just give me a 111 or something like perfect or things like that. Yeah, I see a 111, okay, amazing. So I know you guys can see me, you can see my screen, and of course hear me loud and clear. Good. So last week, of course, I've made some price traps. I've just leave them like they are, so we can review them the week after, so you can see how you can really use this beautiful way of analyzing to take or to have it in your advantage. All right. We talked about the first session about the highs and the lows. I'm not going to repeat that again. If you want to know what I'm talking about or what I'm looking for, just go back to the previous sessions. Over there, I explained everything, how you can find these price traps or what I'm exactly focusing on. Okay. Today, I want to talk about, of course, the price traps from last week, but also the importance of reading candlesticks. Okay, this is like the next step when it comes down to the price trap strategy that you want to learn to yourself. So the very first thing, don't forget, I'm going to repeat it, is market structure. You want to learn the highs and the lows. You want to learn how to recognize them. You want to learn how to draw them out, and you want to learn how the market breaks it and retests it. Okay, but for that breakout and that retest, of course, you want to know what a candlestick pattern exactly means, and how you can see at certain candlesticks when the market wants to turn around. All right. But before we go over that, you first want to really understand how a candlestick really works. Okay. And that's what I want to focus on today. How does a candlestick exactly works? Well, it's pretty simple. Let me just draw this out. So you have a visual of a candlestick. There we go. Let me just do it like this. There we go. So imagine you have an up candlestick like this. How does it exactly work? It's pretty simple. We always have four different things you want to pay attention at, and that's of course the high, the low, and the open and the close. So this is how we call it. I'm not gonna really go into detail. Make sure you're taking notes. Make sure you're drawing it on your notes, so you know exactly what's going on here. But as we can see, the market creates a wick, but also a body. Okay, so that's what we call these black lines at the top of the bottom. So if we take a look here, it's of course blue, but like you can see these lines that pop up on the upside and the downside of these candles. That's what we call wicks or shadows. That's where the price has been, but it couldn't hold it, so we turned around or we got back lower or higher. It will be more clear in a moment. So that's the wick. Then we have the bodies. The bodies is the volume of your candlestick. You will see that these bodies will represent where the market is going in either which time frame you're looking at. So for example, we are now on the 1 hour time frame. So if we take a look at this candlestick pattern, we know that this is a 1 hour up move from the market. It's blue, that's why I say up move, okay? But how does it exactly work? Well, pretty simple. At the bottom of this body, we will have the open, okay? So imagine now 8 o'clock this morning, the market opens a candlestick. You see it going down in the first 5 minutes, but it can't hold that level. So we go back up. What does the market create? So first we have the open, we create a low, we cannot hold that, so we start moving up again. So we have a low and the market created this shadow, this wick where price has been, but it couldn't hold it, okay? Market goes high, but it also cannot hold this high. So it goes a little lower again during that same hour. So for example, between 8, 9 right now, it couldn't hold it. So we see the market rejecting back to the downside, and then at 9, it closes right over here. So what have we seen? We have the open, market goes down, creates a low, we go up, we create a high, we go down again, we create the close. So the open, low, high, close, okay? So that's how a bullish candlestick pattern is created. Okay, that's exactly how the candlesticks you see on your charts are printed out every single hour, every single minute, every single 5 minute, monthly, daily, 4 hour, call it. It's how it's created that way. Of course, I showed you the bullish side, but of course, we also have the bearish side. Okay, then it's just the opposite. Of course, we will open up at the top of your candle, we create a high, market cannot hold it, so it comes down all the way down, cannot hold support level, so goes a little bit higher and then closes out, okay? This should be a black candle, of course, then, but it's exactly the same thing like a bullish, but just vice versa. So this is how a candlestick works, and it's very important, in my opinion, to really understand that, how it exactly works, to know what maybe could be the next move from the market. Okay, because if you see, for example, strong up candles, it means there's a lot of buying volume in your charts, and then the chances are high that the market will continue going in that direction. Okay, we have different candlestick patterns, and I do recommend you to just you can go on Google, you can find the Candlestick Bible, and over there you will find the different patterns that can show you a certain direction in the market. Let me just say you, what we want to pay attention at is these massive wicks that will show us a certain direction. For example, if you see the market going high, what does the market create here? We see wicks and the market starts moving down again. What do we see the market create right over here? A lot of wicks to the upside. So there's a lot of bullish pressure. Guess where the market goes? To the upside, okay? So this is just the next exercise, is just recognize these candlesticks, see how the market is rejecting certain points, and see how the market is, for example, holding a support level using or showing you, representing you these massive wicks, and the market really like having difficulties going back to the downside. Okay, this is the little part of value I wanted to share to you today. I'm not gonna go too much into depth right now. I don't have a lot of time today, so I need to hurry up a little bit. But I just wanted to share this. This is a very important part when it comes down to technical analysis, and that's really understanding candlestick patterns, okay, or understanding candlesticks in general. Okay, so good. That's it. For the value, what I want to show you right now is just a review from the price from last Wednesday to see how powerful again this is. Okay. I have a layout on my trading view that I only use for the Wednesday sessions, just so I'm able to always come back to the price traps we did last week, because on my private or my personal charts, it changes every single day, because every single day I go on the charts on this hour and I will go through the charts to see new price traps or new opportunities. Okay, but let's just see how the market reacted. Look at this, AUD Canadian, first one. We broke out, came back for the retest. It took a while. We created a lot of consolidation here, but then after this little sweep below the lows, the market did exactly what we would expect, and that's just moving higher because of the broken resistance zone. Okay. Of course, if you know how to read candlestick patterns or how to really react on these price traps, you had a beautiful, beautiful opportunity over here. Okay, so that's for AUD Canadian. Then we have AUD JPY. Come on, look at this. I mean, it's just insane, right? We see this breakout. Okay, I know it took a while. We made this the 19th of February, Wednesday last week. We broke out Thursday, the day after. But then it took like until, oh, it's only Friday. I thought it was Monday. Okay, never mind. This was the retest I was thinking about. So what do we see? We have Wednesday price trap, Thursday breakout, Friday retest. And this was a beautiful opportunity again. What do we see? Market breaks, creates new lows, so we can search for what? Lower highs. There we go again. Beautiful opportunity. Again, 1 on 3 or more opportunities here. Risk to reward I'm talking about. Okay, so it's just, you don't need to make trading or technical analysis too difficult. I see too many people's want to search so many different confirmations, so many different things in their charts, while look how simple it could be. Look how you can simply mark up highs and lows, wait for the market to break out of it. We just showed you AUD JPY, AUD Canadian, breakout retest goes up, AUD JPY, breakout retest goes down. Beautiful, right? USD, AUD USD, a little bit or a little messy, right? But what do we see? Breakout, new highs. We search higher lows. We see a reaction here. Depends on your stop loss, depends on your reaction. If you have a take profit or maybe a break even or a stop loss, doesn't really matter. But just see how it time on time again reacts on that breakout retest. Boom, market goes higher. Okay, now here, for example, let's just talk highs and lows here. Look how the market moves. Breakout, retest, breakout, retest, breakout, retest, breakout, retest. It's just beautiful. Yeah. I use price trap for a long time already, but every single time again when I see these things happening, I love it. I love it. Look at this again, Canadian JPY. There's one important thing you need to know about price trap is that we always have two different type of retests. You will see the market creating these like very small retests. That's what we see here, okay? Or you can see the market creating these massive long retests. I personally don't really like to react on these small retests, but I know a lot of people do. And that's good, of course, if it's working for you. Excuse me. That's good, of course, if it's working for you. But I'm more that person who is searching these longer retests to have that long move to the downside. This, of course, worked out perfectly. Like you can see, we had the breakout, very small retest, and the market just drops like crazy. It's still running, right? The opportunity you get here is just insane. Come on, look at this, 270 pips, guys. It's I cannot make this up. Just go to the recording. You will see the price traps I made that day. And I told you I will go over these price traps next week. You will see how powerful highs and lows can be. Okay? Let's go to the next one. Euro JPY. Come on, man. Come on. I don't know. Look at this. Breakout, retest. Boom. Let's just take only this move. Another 200 pips. It's amazing. I just, yeah, I don't have words. It's just the basic of the market, highs and lows. Use it. It is there. It is showing you the direction where the market wants to be. Okay? This was even a second attempt on the support, because first we had this one. You see that? You see how market first creates these lows, goes below it, makes that lower high, and then drops like crazy. It's insane. Go to the recordings. You will see. Okay, next one. What do we have? GA. This was I personally also react on this. This was for me personally, of course, a break even. Depends on your stop loss. Depends on how you personally react on the price traps. How big of a stop loss you use, and so on and so forth. What kind of results you will get out of these charts. Okay. But here again we have the breakout, the retest. Market reacts. Personally, I was stopped out. I had a break even on this one. But if you had a stop loss on this one, it is what it is. Okay, it is how the market works. You cannot expect from the market to go in your direction every single time. That's just not gonna happen. If you think like that, I wish you the best of luck, because with that mindset, you will ruin yourself. Okay, you will damage yourself emotionally, financially, and so forth. Okay, so always step into the market with zero expectations and let the market just play out. If it goes against you, it goes against you. You know you have an edge. You know that the market is always reacting on these highs and lows, and the more you will backtest, the better your win rate will become. And of course, if you have a very good win rate with price trap, if you're trading 1 on 3 risk to reward, you only need 50 to 60% win rate and you're profitable. Remember that. So let it just play out, right? Don't be the person, oh, I had 3 stop losses, so now my life is ruined. No, these 3 stop losses is perfectly normal. Just keep on going on, and you will see that your edge or your win rate will catch up in the future. Okay. Yeah, I also don't like these small retests. I'm personally more of this big long retest like we have seen on 80 JPY, for example. This breakout retest, boom, market goes. That's what I personally also like. For example, here 80 Canadian breakout retest. It took a long time, but it did what we wanted to see. I personally also don't like these small retests, but I know some people do. I know some people trade them. So congratulations if you are doing it. Here we go, another one. GCAT, I can keep showing you this. This is insane. Look at this. Boom. Another 200 pips. Beautiful, right? High, low, breakout, retest, market goes. Watch the recording. I trapped this one. You see the date? This is Thursday. I trapped it right over here. Wednesday. Okay? Beautiful. Next one. GU. This is a little bit more messy. Like you can see, we didn't really have that obvious breakout retest to the downside. Market gave us a breakout retest to the upside. You had different opportunities to really react on this one. You had the first one here, run up. Second one here, another run up. But like you can see, it's not that most clean, the most clean price trap or the most clean breakout retest that we have seen. This was a little more hard, a little more difficult to really find yourself a good opportunity out of this. But again, we had 80 JPY, we had 80 Canadian, we had Euro JPY, we had, I already forgot, I think, which one? Here we go, Canadian JPY. We had, yeah, so many different opportunities that went our direction. So what does it matter when we have 2 or 3 trades that doesn't go our direction? Okay, look at this. This is a drawing from last Wednesday. Market comes down, boom, we shoot up again. Come on, insane. Opportunity 160 pips. Even if you were a little late, you still had the opportunity for 120 pips. All right. Beautiful. And just notice these candlesticks, all right? Just notice how the market is like slowing down, creating wicks, showing you bullish candles or really blue candles, strong candles to the upside the moment before we really take off. Just use this and practice, okay? Good. UJ didn't give a retest. This is also a possibility. So of course I showed you can have the small retest, you can have the big retest, or you can just have no retest. Okay, so that's also possible. All right. You see UJ just dropped, didn't come back for the retest, didn't do what we wanted to see. But that's part of it. Okay. Next one is then the last one is CHF JPY. Again, this is not really a small retest. These are retests I would react on, definitely. It's not the same like Canadian JPY, definitely not. You had so much time here, so market breaks out, comes back for the retest, reacts on this small blue candle. Look at these wicks, just saying, and boom, market takes off. All right, another opportunity again for around 200 pips. If you're counting it up, we are already 800 or almost 1,000 pips in profits on 1 week time with only 1 day of price strips. 1 day, guys. And you don't need them all. Definitely not. You need like 1, 2, or 3 trades a week to make your weekly goals. Of course, it's 100% your own decision what your goals are or what you want to achieve in these markets. But it only takes 1, 2, 3 trades, in my opinion, a week to really smash your goals on a weekly basis. Okay, that's it. These were the price traps. I don't think I trapped gold. Nope, I didn't trap gold last week. So these were the price traps from last week. Now I want to go over the charts and trap the markets for today, all right, for the upcoming days. But before I do that, I want to talk about news, of course. This is important. You always want to check the news. You always want to just check, are there massive news events coming? Are there important things that needs to be looked at? I personally do not care about the news. There are just a few news events that I step away from. For example, NFP, CPIs, FOMCs. These are the kind of news events I'd rather take a step back and watch what the market will do, than try to react on these news events. Okay, for today it's pretty good. We don't have a lot going on. Just at 4:30, we do have some orange flag news, but that's not the most important or the biggest news events that will have massive impact. I would more pay attention tomorrow, 2:30, unemployment claims. This could have some good impact on the markets. But for today, it's pretty calm, pretty easy. So let's see, or we don't really need to pay attention in the charts. We could, of course, always see some things that happens that we cannot predict upfront. For example, when Trump goes for a press conference out of the blue, these are things you cannot control. Okay, so sometimes you will see the market doing some crazy stuff out of the blue without you knowing where it's coming from. But then first, personally, or what I personally do is I check Bloomberg, I check Investopedia, I just go through the different news sites and see what's happening. Okay, so good. This was, by the way, a beautiful price trap from yesterday. We see market reacting. We will see if it will hold, yes or no. That's the big question. But let's go over the price traps and see if, or let's go over the charts, let me say it like that, and see if we have some price traps we can use for today. Yes or no, okay? If there are any questions, just let me know. I'm here while I'm making the price traps. So if you were looking right now at the session and you're like, whoa, this is beautiful, but I'm not sure about a certain thing, just let me know. I'm always here to help you as good as possible. I'm tackling now price traps step by step, so you really understand what's going on here. You see that simply by using highs and lows, you can really get direction out of the market. I'm not gonna do my alerts right now. Like I said, I don't have a lot of time. I will just go through the charts and see if we have some beautiful opportunities. Yes, oh, I took this one and insane. I cast out around this point, but look how beautiful we have these support zones. Breakout, retest, boom. Such a beautiful idea. Again, almost 100 pips. Chish. Personally stepped out of it with a 1 on 5 risk to reward. Sometimes you just want to be happy with what the market is giving you. And what's also very important to know, like you guys, you know it already, but let me just repeat, is that I'm not here to give you any financial advice, okay? This is just me educating you about the charts so you can use that information for yourself, go into the charts, find yourself opportunities. Yeah, and do whatever you want to do. I'm not here to say anything you need to do financially wise with your money or something like that. You're 100% responsible for your own actions. Let's see, we have Euro JPY here. I don't want to force too much. We had such a beautiful, beautiful month already. Yeah, we could trap Euro USD, of course, like you can see, support, resistance. It's a pretty big trap, so it will take a while till this one breaks out, but that's no problem. Euro CHF, I'm gonna leave it. No, you see how I just skipped certain markets? It's basically because I don't see any structure that I like, okay? I always want to get structure. Like you can see here, beautiful, easy. It cannot be more clear with GJ now. Euro JPY, exactly the same thing. The only thing is be careful with the breakouts of these resistance zones because we do have a very strong supply zone sitting above. So chances are that market will just do this and move lower, okay? So if we go up, I want to see market really showing me upside potential before I really, or before I will be interested for buying this. Exactly the same thing, like you can see, Euro JPY, massive supply is just above this resistance zone. So please be careful for that. Know it, be aware that we have that. There we go. Another one. And then when I'm done with Forex, of course, I'm going to give you a small feedback or a small review on what's happening on the crypto side. I know some people are maybe a little bit panicking, or maybe a little bit like, wow, what's happening? Bitcoin is going to zero. No. I will go over that in a moment. Let me just finish the price traps first. But I guess you can already notice my reaction that nothing is really going on there. We just need to focus on the structure, what is possible, and what is the market exactly doing. Okay, looks like that will be it. Not a lot of price traps, but the price traps we have are pretty clean, right? We could trap GM, this very small price trap. It's possible. I'm not gonna do it. But just so you know, these small price traps, it is possible, but I just don't like it too much. For example, NSDCHF, same thing here. Not gonna do it. Don't want to force myself. But that will be it, yes. Yes, that's it. So what do we have? We have ADNZD, pretty simple. Like you can see, beautiful price trap. Market is just stuck in between that high and low, so we just need to wait for a breakout. Canadian JPY, we already have the breakout, so of course we are looking to see the market doing something like that. Euro JPY, doesn't matter which way we go, just know, and I'm going to put a circle here, that we have a supply zone sitting above, so be careful the moment the market breaks to the upside. For Euro USD, of course, we have the uptrending market, so I prefer the market to go up, but of course, if the market goes down or breaks to the downside, I will follow up. Here we have GJ, same thing, also going to put a circle there, so you know that these supply zones could act very strong to the downside. GU, same thing. We have that uptrending market, so we prefer upside breakouts. Of course, if the market breaks down, we will see where we can go with that. And then we have USHF, okay, USD CHF looking pretty good. Of course, also looking to see the market doing something like this, okay? So that's for today. We have 2, 4, 6, 7 price traps, more than enough. We don't need more. Like I just showed you, like we just went over these price traps, we have seen that, yeah, 1, 2, 3 price traps, 200 pips. More than enough. So don't just force too much, okay? Good. So these are the price traps. Let's just go over what happened here, because this move here, a lot of people needed to change their pants or something, I think. But I just leave things on my charts with purpose. Remember, I put these red lines on the charts. I don't know exactly what I said about them, but I think I'm pretty sure I said, like, these are levels we could definitely visit. These lows here, this low here, these are levels we could definitely visit, okay? I wasn't sure at this point. I was still looking, could we respect the support zone? Could we see breakouts to the upside? We did see the market attacking these highs, but don't really breaking it, okay? And the moment I really got my personal confirmation, like, okay, we're going deeper and really deeper, I'm gonna be honest in that, you guys know I love to be just transparent, is right over here, the moment we got that daily close. I knew, like, okay, these lows aren't safe anymore. This low is not safe anymore. We will see the market taking out these lows, definitely. That was really what I saw there the moment we got that daily close. And I already told you, an important time frame when it comes down to Bitcoin, Ethereum, and so on is the daily time frame. Always wait for daily closures. These daily closures will tell you a lot. Okay, now again, we have a daily closure with what? Rejection. The chances are very high that we will just respect these lows and go higher again from this point on. But don't forget, oh, you're already there. Damn. I didn't see we were already at this weekly imbalance I was so interested in. I was personally so interested in this weekly imbalance. I was like, this imbalance here, this is really a place where the market could dip into and maybe start going higher from this point. But of course, don't forget, we also have these levels that are possible to reach, okay? Do I believe that the bull market is over? Do I think that from this point on we will see bear markets and so on? I don't think so, okay? This is just a healthy retracement. Just go back to the past and see how, of course, we cannot really pin too much to what happened in the past, but if we just watch previous bull runs, it's not that strange that the market puts some retracements in, right? And I wouldn't be surprised if we could see a kind of same scenario that we have seen in the previous bull run, is that we will now have a strong retracement, to then maybe aim for new all-time highs. So we also went back to this consolidation zone. So I wouldn't be surprised if the market will go back to this consolidation zones to then move to these all-time highs. And this move, you will really want to pay attention at, because I think this move here could be the potential move that will show the altcoins the way, if you understand what I mean here, okay? So it's now a waiting game, in my opinion. These lows that I drew it here with this red level, with these red lines, if you can remember, these levels were very important. We are there right now, so we could go a little lower, of course. We could go to these levels also, but we just want to wait right now. We just want to see day by day how the market will evolve. I wouldn't be surprised if we would see some consolidation, maybe a spike lower, to then start seeing the market buying higher again, okay? I don't believe we will keep on dropping. I don't believe that this will be the start of the bear market. Of course, it's very, very risky to say such a thing. But yeah, I've been in these crypto charts long enough to really recognize price action when it is time for a bear market, like we have seen here and here, and when it's not there yet. Okay, you just need to remember also one hell of a confirmation I'm looking for is the moment we were here, we already had the alt seasons. We already saw Ethereum, Bitcoin, for example, the chart Ethereum, Bitcoin running for crazy. We have seen altcoins popping all-time highs and so on and so forth. This was right over here. Right here, we didn't really had that yet, right? It wasn't really what we were looking for when it comes down to alt season. So if we go back right now, where are we now? We haven't really seen alt season. We haven't really seen it. Now we are retracing. The next move up, like I said, Bitcoin could show the way to the alts. Just say, no financial advice, just educational purpose. So you can research it yourself. You can just go for yourself to Ethereum BTC, for example, and just see when we have seen such a big run like this, right? From here, boom, all the way up. That's what I'm waiting for here also. This will be the alt season a lot of people are waiting for and talking about. So that will be it. I think I'm ready. Any more questions? I'm curious. Let me just see from the last move up. This is more a weekly move, of course. Where are we? Yeah, 50.61. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. Definitely not. Definitely not. Okay. Good. I will go over the price charts one more time so you can take them with you on your charts also. So we have AUD, NZD, we have Canadian JPY, we have Euro JPY, Euro USD, GJ, GU, and USD CHF. Okay, so these are the different price charts you can take with you. Of course, the recording will be dropped on the YouTube channel. I will also drop it into the Telegram channel and, of course, into our private Discord channel. Of course, we are working very hard on this community. A few people are already in the public side, so we are really building this up, and it's amazing to see how people are growing and using the knowledge they have received. Okay, so thank you all for being here. I wish you all a beautiful Wednesday. We see each other back next Wednesday. I've never been in Yifu, bro. I've never been there. Just to make things clear, I'm not with Eovia or I am. I'm not with Yifu. I'm just doing my thing here with the Telegram channel. Of course, we do have opportunities in the Discord side. We are working with some educational videos, platforms, and so on and so forth. But Yifu and Eova are not of the I'm just not there, okay? Good. All right. Thank you all for being here. We see each other back next Wednesday. We will go over the price traps I made right now, of course, to show you again how beautiful the market could potentially respect our structure points. Also, the Bitcoin charts. I'm very interested in how that weekly candle will close. That weekly is important, guys. How it will reject or maybe push through. That will show us what will come in the coming days. So pay attention to the weekly time frame, okay? And yeah, we see each other very, very soon again. Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. Thank you for being here. It was nice seeing you again. Or yeah, having you on the Zoom call again, let me say it like that. But again, see you all very soon again. Enjoy your beautiful day. Ciao, ciao.